Hello Aries, welcome to your October 2018 love, 2019, sorry, October 2019 love reading. We're just going to have a quick look into what's coming up for you guys in love, and we've already got cards dropping, so, oh my gosh. Okay, sorry about that. I have the cards that fell on the ground here, so I'm going to lay them out really quick and finish up what I was talking about. So we have the Nine of Cups, Wheel of Fortune, and the Two of Cups. So before we get into interpreting this, I just want to remind you guys to like, comment, and subscribe if you find this reading resonates with you. And just sort of a forewarning as well that I'm pretty new to doing tarot on video. So if I ramble, if I seem like I'm at a loss for words or something, it's just me getting used to this new kind of format of reading. So let me just adjust the camera here a bit. Okay, let's get into this and see what's coming up for you guys. Alright, so I feel like you guys have something really, really great headed towards you. There's something headed towards you in the month of October that is something that you've always wanted. There's some kind of connection coming forward that is something that you have been wishing for and hoping for a long time, and it's going to really change your whole life around. Because we have the Nine of Cups, which is basically, they call it the wish card. It's about wish fulfillment, dreams coming true. Then we have the Two of we have the Two of Cups, which is about romantic union. It's about coming into a new relationship or a new union. And then the Wheel of Fortune is about new cycles beginning, old cycles ending. So all of this together is telling me that this person that's coming into your life is going to really change things around. And while I was shuffling just now, we had the Hierophant come out, so this could very well be the person that you guys are going to marry. These four cards together are really, really amazing, so I think you guys are going to have a great month for love. I just want to find out a little bit more about this connection, so let me just put these off to the side and get a few more cards about this connection you guys are going to be coming into very soon. We have the King of Wands, we have the Ten of Pentacles. So I feel like these cards here are telling me a little bit more about this person. With the Page of Swords, I feel like this person is going to be someone who's very logical, who's very rational. They're very much into mental pursuits. They might be an intellectual, but since it's a page, they might be a little bit more immature when it comes to how they handle their intellect. Like, I'm getting the impression this person might be someone who really likes to debate people, like likes to debate online, and that can come off as kind of a little bit immature, but they really do mean well. They're not a know-it-all. They're not someone who likes to use their intelligence to have power over others. They just really like to debate and discuss different ideas. Because with the King of Wands, we have a really high level of emotional maturity. So even though they might have a bit more of an immature spirit when it comes to their intellect, when it comes to their emotions, they are very mature and they're very stable when it comes to how they handle and deal with their emotions. And then they're also very financially stable as well with the Ten of Pentacles. So they're probably in a career that they enjoy doing and that is profitable for them, and that brings them a lot of success. So this person is coming to you emotionally and financially stable and with a very sharp intellect. So this could be somebody that you already know. I kind of want to find out if it's somebody you already know, or if this is somebody you're going to be meeting in October. Too many cards flip over here. I'm just shuffling behind the scenes here. I haven't gone quiet. Okay, we have the Two of Pentacles here. So I feel like this person, I'm kind of getting the intuitive message that this person is somebody that you already know. They may have been a romantic option in the past that you were juggling with other people, but that may never have come to fruition. So I don't think this person is an ex. And I don't think that this person is somebody who is somebody that you haven't met yet. I think that they were somebody that you were previously considering as a romantic option, and then maybe you chose somebody else instead, and then that connection didn't work out, which is why you're single now and watching this video. So you're kind of coming back together with that person and seeing where the connection might see where the connection might be able to go. And we have the moon that popped out here too. So let me just think for a second. Yeah, I think this moon here is kind of confirming that you met this person during a time when you were maybe playing the field, kind of like, you know, when you're single and you're dating a few different people, you're not really necessarily talking about all the different people you're dating. You're kind of I don't want to say keeping it a secret, because that implies that, like, you're ashamed of it, but it's just all kind of on the down low. Like, this person was someone that you never were publicly together with. Not many people might have known that this person was in your life. They might have just looked from the outside like you guys were friends, but they were a romantic option for you at one point. And now that's kind of coming back around. So why? And it's also possible that they might have chosen somebody else as well. So this could be somebody who, so yeah, like I was saying, somebody who you were previously was a romantic option of yours, and that didn't come together. You could have chosen somebody else, and they could have chosen somebody else. But you guys are coming back together now to kind of explore this connection. I've got the Magician here, so I feel like the more I kind of, actually, you know what, another possibility here is that this person, you started getting to know this person while they were already in a relationship with somebody, and that's why we have the moon here, is because you were kind of being kept a secret from this other, from their other relationship. This isn't somebody who cheated with their partner on you. This is just somebody who started to talk to you, or you started to talk to them while they were in a relationship, or it could be while you were in a relationship, because remember, the roles can be reversed here. And they were juggling you and this other person, or you were juggling them and your person, and it was all kind of this big secret. But with the Magician here, I feel like you may have manifested this person to come back into your life. Like, you might have regretted the fact that this connection didn't go the way that you planned it to, and so you've been working on manifesting this person, and you have the Empress that popped out too. So you've been manifesting this person by really stepping into your own power and becoming more of what it is that you want to be. Like, everybody has this ideal image of themselves in their heads, and you've been really trying to embody your ideal image, and that has you kind of looking like the Empress, with a very feminine mystique. And so you've been using that to really pull this person back into your life after either they or you chose somebody else. So they really see you as the Empress. They see you as the Empress, and they really think that, I'll get some more of their thoughts on you in a second here. But yeah, so you've been manifesting this connection back into your life, and it's going to be really great. Like, you remember we had the first few cards there were all about the fulfillment, leading to a marriage, having a really positive relationship, very wish fulfillment thing. Like, yeah, that's another reason why I think this is somebody that you're manifesting, is because they're your wish fulfillment, right? So they you've been wishing for them, you've been hoping for them, you've been manifesting them back. Sorry. And right now I'm just pulling a few cards to figure out what it is, like how they think of you, how this person thinks of you, now that we know that this is about a specific person that you're dealing with. And it's probably in the very early stages too. You guys are probably just really starting to get to know each other in a romantic way, or you will be getting to know each other in a romantic way during the month of October. Okay, one more card. Alright, so this is how they see you. So we have the Three of Pentacles here. They see you as someone they can really start to build a foundation in their life with. They see you as someone very stable, very worthwhile of starting this connection with. Like, they really feel as though they could have a really great time with you, that you guys could have a really great relationship together. They feel like they could possibly start a family with you one day, and that's why we have the Hierophant card. In those first few cards there, we have the Hierophant, which was telling me that this could lead to marriage or a very serious commitment, and that this card is just kind of backing it up. That they see you as someone that they can start to build with. And then the stability part is really reinforced with the King of Cups here, because you are someone who's very emotionally stable. You're very even-tempered with your emotions. You're not quick to judge. You don't really freak out on people. So that energy has been something that's really drawn them back towards you. That, like, the fact that you don't feel the need to have the last words. You're just very content with how things go, and you just let them be. And then with the Star here, you're their wish fulfillment as well. Like, we had them being your wish fulfillment with the Nine of Cups, but here I feel like the Star is referring to wish fulfillment. And that is you. You're their wish fulfilled, and you are their wish fulfilled, and you guys are very good counterparts for each other. So, I'm just trying to think of where to go next. I want to find out a bit more about their past, just to kind of figure out what it was that made you not choose them, or made them not choose you. I feel like for most of you guys, it was them choosing somebody else over you. But, so yeah, what made them choose to go with somebody else here? I'm just gonna pull these off to the side. So right away, I feel like emotional immaturity was one of the reasons that they chose somebody else. And we did pull them as being emotionally mature before, but that's probably something that they've recently grown into. When you were first getting to know this person for the first time around, they had this air of emotional immaturity, and they didn't really know how to make the proper decisions when it came to relationships. Like, they didn't really know how to pick a relationship well, if that makes sense. And we have the Ace of Wands. And the Four of Swords. So, in addition to them not being very emotionally immature, I feel like there was another connection in their life which was distracting them with the Ace of Wands here. It was a connection that they were very, very passionate about, and that there was a lot of chemistry and energy behind, but it wasn't something that was sustainable. It wasn't something that could last. So this kind of ties back into their emotional immaturity, is that they kind of picked passion over stability. They figured that because they feel so strongly about this other connection, and because there's so much chemistry and passion, that must be the right one. That's not to say that you guys don't have chemistry and passion, because you obviously do if you're into each other, but they kind of figured, they just didn't really know that you should be picking stability and compatibility over that initial rush of attraction and lust. And then with the Four of Swords here, I feel like there might have been something that you did or said that made them feel kind of hurt, that might have wounded their ego and made them feel like maybe you weren't as into them, and so it was a safer bet to go with this person that they were really passionate about. And I think like as a result of this, because I was just pulling to clarify the Four of Swords, they were under a lot of illusions, so I feel like this was a misunderstanding. Like they weren't seeing the situation right. Like I feel like you might have said something and it came off the wrong way, and they interpreted it as you not being into them or you not caring, and so they began to think that you just weren't into them at all, and that you were leading them on, and that was an illusion, because you probably were really into this person, and they kind of just dropped the ball, and you're not really sure why, but it was because something that you said really really hurt them or affected them or wounded their ego or sent the wrong message. So yeah, that was kind of about why this connection didn't come together in the first place. So I'm going to pull now and see about why this came back together. Like what caused you guys to really reconnect. So I'm very interested. I'm going to just be nosy with you guys right now. So we have the Queen of Wands, we have the Eight of Swords. I'm going to get one more. Cards keep flipping over and then flipping back over, so I don't take them. It's just what I'm doing back here. We have the Queen of Swords. So what caused this to come back together? Okay, so I feel like with the Queen of Wands here, the reason that you guys came back together is because they really started to see you as this Queen of Wands type person. They began to see you as somebody who was very grounded. I know that people used to talk about being grounded as more of the Queen of Pentacles, but I feel like all of the queens have this grounded energy because they're queens. Like if you're gonna be the queen, you have to have some kind of some grounded energy about you. So I think they really started to see you as you truly were. They started seeing you as this queen who was very passionate about their life. I phrased that weird. They started seeing you as somebody who, they just started seeing the true you. Like they started seeing you as somebody who is a passionate person, about someone who cares about their interests, who cares about their life, who takes care of themselves, who has a lot of energy and a really cheery, positive disposition. And so that caused, I feel like these two cards are kind of working together, because before we were talking about how they misinterpreted something that you said, and it caused them to feel really hurt, and it caused them to choose this other person. And so this card of the Eight of Swords is about self-imposed limitations or self-imposed pain. So them misunderstanding this thing that you said or this thing that happened, and then choosing not to really talk to you about it, that was their self-imposed pain. Because if they had just talked to you and cleared the air, they would have found that you didn't mean what they thought that you meant by what you said, and that you actually didn't mean anything at all. So they're coming out of this because they're becoming the Queen of Swords, right? Like I feel like this would be a better order for them, because they've got the Queen of Swords here. They are the Queen of Swords. They have their big sword, and they're going to cut away the blindfolds and they've cut away at their restraints, and they've done that because they've seen you as the Queen of Wands. So they really see this new you, and it's caused them to break out of this self-imposed doubt and just kind of go for it again. And I feel like you guys have probably already cleared up this misunderstanding, or you or you will be clearing up this misunderstanding that is what kept you two apart in the first place. So I feel like this is a really positive reading. I feel like not a lot is up in the air for you guys right now. I think that this connection is going to happen inevitably. If you guys haven't been coming together, if you guys haven't started talking, if you guys haven't gotten yourselves back together because I don't think you guys are boyfriend and girlfriend right now. I think you're just getting to know each other, or you will be getting to know each other very soon, sort of picking up where you left off. So I just want to get some advice cards to finish off the reading. We have the Three of Cups, and we have the Six of Swords, Six of Pentacles, and Six of Swords. And we'll get one more here. This, by the way, I'm going to be implementing more oracle cards into my next month's reading. I just got the first couple done and I completely forgot to use them, and so I didn't want to start using them for the rest of the zodiac and leave out the first few the first few signs. Okay, so for your advice, we have the Six of Pentacles, Three of Cups, and that is so weird. Wasn't I just mispronouncing the Six of Pentacles as the Six of Swords, and then that's the one that just popped out? That's weird. But yeah, we have the Six of Swords here as well. I guess this message really needed to come out. So I feel like you guys are being encouraged to be social for one. Like, go out with your friends, go out to different events, really get out there socially, because that's going to help bring this connection together by kind of giving you your own life, giving you lots of things to talk about with this person, and it just really rounds out your social life, right? It just makes you a more interesting person overall if you're going out and you're doing things. If you don't really have a circle of friends, like lots of people don't have circles of friends because things change, you know, just sort of focus on creating a new circle of friends or finding a new circle of friends. Make that your priority for October, is to find a new group if you don't have one, or by reinforcing your current social bonds if you do. And the Six of Pentacles, I feel like, is asking you to be generous and forgiving with this person. Like, if they come forward to you and apologize for ghosting you, because I feel like that's likely the case. After this misunderstanding happened, they kind of ghosted you and left you wondering like what happened, but they just be forgiving of this person. When they come to you and apologize, don't hold it against them that they ghosted you or chose somebody else over you. Just give them a second chance and let them prove themselves. Let them prove that they are into you now, and that's what matters, is that they're investing in this connection now. And then kind of ties in with the Six of Swords too. I think that this card's asking you to move on from the past and move on from the hurt that happened to you before when they ghosted you or chose somebody else over you. Move away from that and move towards just getting to know this person as if they were brand new. Make sure you give them a fair chance, because like we had with our first few cards, if you give this person a fair chance, there's a very good chance that this could be the connection of a lifetime, as they say. It could lead to marriage and ultimate fulfillment as long as you give them a chance and you forgive them for ghosting you in the past. I think that that's going to be really beneficial. It's going to really help you. So yeah, these cards are asking you to go out and be social, to be forgiving, and to move on from the past and treat this like it was a brand new connection. And treat this almost like you guys never had that kind of faltering miscommunication in the first place, and go forward as if it was a new connection, because this month of October is going to be really great for you guys if the first three cards are anything to go by. yeah, so I feel like that's it for this reading, guys. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if it resonated with you. And again, my apologies for if I kind of seem a bit awkward when I'm talking on camera. I'm getting used to it more every reading that I do. Yeah, just getting used to talking to nobody really. It's definitely a weird feeling. So things will get better, and next month we'll be doing more oracle cards or things like that. So I hope you guys enjoyed this reading, and hope you have a good